Hola, comadres, coming to you this Tuesday with a pep talk. I don't have a lot of pep, but I wanted to talk a little bit about vulnerability, and vulnerability will be my topic tonight. If you're in Project Poderosa, that's what we'll be talking about. Vulnerability is being willing to be present and take up space for yourself when things are not going as you wish they would. Vulnerability is being willing to accept where we are and claiming our space regardless, claiming our right to be how we are in the moment. I have, this is already 2 full weeks of COVID time. With me having COVID, yeah, I've been in COVID time, what are we on, 2 full years? Almost, but vulnerability is about accepting also where you are in the present moment. One of the things that I've learned over these past couple of weeks is that the level of energy and capacity that I have is going to vary from day to day, which I already knew that. But the reality is that our capacity could go from I can do overdrive, I can do all things, to I can barely do anything. And the reality is that I'm not worth less when I need to do less. And so for me, part of my vulnerability is being willing to be where I am and look at the truth of the situation. We talk about being in denial, and very often, we look at being in denial of there's not a problem when there is a problem. Sometimes I think that we could also be in denial of accepting where we are. I think right now, one of the things that's come through to me loud and clear is that I'm not in charge of the pace of recovery. I can do all the things, but I cannot press a button and get results. This is not getting healthier from whatever situation. It's not a microwave. It's a slow moving process. So if you are not where you want to be right now, or you feel like, oh my gosh, I've lost so much ground, the reality is the only place you can be is exactly where you are in this moment. And it's going to be exactly where you are in your connections, exactly where you are in your relationships, exactly where you are in your strength, your health journey. Vulnerability is accepting. It won't always be like this, but this is how it is today. The more I try to fight where I am, the less able I am to continue moving forward. And sometimes moving forward means stopping. Sometimes moving forward means standing still, assessing the situation, and being willing to say, okay, this is where I am right now. And this is where I am on the way to where I'm going. And it's not up to me to set the speed and to set the pace. This morning I was trying to set a boundary before a meeting, and I haven't been working. I did some work from home today, and one of the boundaries that I set before the meeting, because it's a fundraiser meeting and I do a lot with all the fundraisers and I want to come up with a million ideas and do them all. The boundary I wrote down for myself before people logged onto the meeting was, listen mucho, talk poco. I needed to hear that. I needed to realize I don't have to run the world. I don't have to be the cheerleader power force behind everything. And I did listen a lot more. And instead of jumping in on every single thing, I was able to just listen, share what I needed to share, but not overcommit. And that's a big deal for me because I'm the queen of overcommitters. And vulnerability has helped me learn to be where I am in the moment and you know what? It's okay. My value is not based on what I'm getting done. And for the first time, I'm starting to see that. So thanks for listening. Thanks for being a part of my journey. I've been so blessed by getting to know so many of you, and whether you respond or you join the Zoom time or whatever way you connect, know that you're making a difference to me because you're allowing me to come forward, to claim my space, to be where I am, and to accept myself when I'm not where I wish I was. So that's a big deal. Vulnerability, when you have a true comadre, you can be where you are, and it's a judgment-free zone, and that's what I love. I love being able to be a part of something, and in the same way I give space to you, you're giving space to me. So today, look at how you can be vulnerable with yourself. Sometimes it's easier to be vulnerable with others, but with yourself, it's just stopping to look at, where am I? What do I need in this moment? And then actually taking it. Take that nap when you need to take that nap. Unplug when you need to unplug. Bring who you are to the moment, and who you are right now is good enough. Take care, comadres. See you again soon.